Shalom, shalom. Welcome to a very special episode of Jews of the Week in Sports. My name is Eitan Levine. Thank you so much for tuning in. On today's episode, it is going to be my honor, my pleasure to announce the finalists for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society. The quest for the Lechaisman is what we are calling it. We are on a quest. We are on a journey to find the top Jewish male and female college athletes in America. This is a program and initiative that is done with Manischewitz, the matzo ball gods, my matzah daddies out of Bayonne, New Jersey. It is a initiative that was created between us and Manischewitz. Us, of course, being Tribe NIL. Tribe NIL is my company that I have with my co-founder, Jeremy Moses, where we are the largest group of Jewish college athletes ever assembled. We have over 200 Jewish college athletes that we offer services for. This initiative, let me tell you about this initiative. I'm so excited. We went to Manischewitz and they immediately signed on for this. They love Jews in sports. They love Jews in sports because we are, at the end of the day, just big into just Jewish joy. And to me, as a Jewish sports fan, there is nothing more awesome, nothing cooler than watching some Jewish kid in NCAA just like dunk on an opponent. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing cooler to me than watching some like big hulking bear Jew baseball player with the last name Moskowitz or Goldberg or, Liebenthal get up to the plate and absolutely rock a home run. Nothing more Jewish joy than that. Nothing gives me more Jewish pride than watching us just athletically dominate. So we spoke with Manischewitz and we came up with this idea to try and find and celebrate those Jewish college athletes out there. And just a quick note on Jewish college athletes. I don't think a lot of people realize this, but if you're a Jewish college athlete, very frequently you are the most visible Jewish representative on campus. That just is what it is. So the athletes that we wanted to celebrate represent the Jews. They are just mensches. They obviously dominate at the field of play. And I am beyond excited to announce our final 8 for men, for women. And before we do all that, though, I just got to give a quick little shout out to all of the people that applied. We had to sift through literally hundreds and hundreds of applications in order to narrow it down to our top 8. It was not easy, I'll tell you that much. The top 8 that we have are really like a stacked bunch. This could have been 10, this could have been 20, and it would have made complete sense. So I just want to thank everyone who submitted. We definitely appreciated all of that. On top of that, before I announce who our finalists are, I just want to give everyone a little bit of a rundown of what you win if you are named the winner of the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society. Remember, one men's division, we got one men's winner, we got one women's we got one men's winner. Oh my God, I'm all tongue-tied. We got one men's winner. We got one women's winner. With that, number one, you get $10,000 cash, okay? Straight up cash. Venmo, Cash App, ACH. Actually, to be completely honest, I don't know how Manischewitz sends out the money. But however you want the money, they'll give you the money. That's actually not that important. I'm sure that you can work it out with the Manischewitz accounting team. But you're going to get $10,000 cash. Number 2, and this is absolutely crazy, is that you are going to be honored at this year's International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremony in Israel this year. So you get honors from the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame. Crazy. And then number 3, and this is the coolest thing of all time, you are going to be getting your likeness on a limited edition custom matzo box. That is right. Manischewitz is going to be making a limited edition matzo box with the likeness of the winner of the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society. That's absolutely crazy. That's like the coolest thing in the world. I don't know if there's anything cooler if you're a Jewish athlete than getting on a Manischewitz box. Honestly, if you're an athlete, there's nothing cooler than it. There's been 1 million people that are on Wheaties boxes. There's only 2 people that are going to get onto this Manischewitz box. So we are beyond excited to start to create that limited group of people who have represented the Jewish community well enough to get their faces and likenesses plastered into the history of Jewish sports. Beyond excited for this. And once again, thank you everyone for applying. We literally just sifted through hundreds of them. All that being said, before I tell you exactly what is going to happen next, I just want to go over the quick rules for the finalists. After I announce this, after we upload this, voting is live. Voting is going to be going until February 3rd, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. EST. Make sure to get your votes in immediately. Here is the fine print. Winner will be selected based on a combination of a popular vote and a panel vote from our expert judges. You may vote for one contestant only per category, so please take your time and review all of the entries before making your choice. To vote, click the orange Vote Now button on Manischewitz.com/contestants/athletic-honors-society-contest. The link is going to be up in the caption of this video, so just copy and paste it over there. Vote now and then enter your email address. After you enter your email address, you will receive a confirmation code. Enter that confirmation code into the website to complete your vote. If the code doesn't arrive right away, wait a few minutes and check your spam folder before reaching out. Any attempts to vote more than once will result in disqualification of those votes. If a contestant receives an excessive number of suspicious votes, fraud alert, we're on to you, Russia. We reserve the right to investigate and disqualify entries if necessary. Your email will be used to verify your vote and may be used for marketing purposes. Okay, you guys all get that? Lawyers at home, let me know in the comments. Did I do a good job letting everyone know the rules and everything? Let me know. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Should I get my own drum roll going? Here we go. This is the Final Four in the men's division. From Stanford University, from the basketball team, Benny Gieler, everyone. Shout out Mazel's Kiddush, Shkoyach Minyan, Benny Gieler, captain of the Stanford basketball team. He joined the program as a walk-on, but eventually through hard work was able to rise the ranks and to get the honor as the captain of the team. He has a full scholarship for the next 3 years. As a starter, he has a career high 10.8 points per game. He's shooting 43% from beyond the arc, 92% from the free throw line, and is second on the team in steals with 1.5 per game. He also hit the buzzer beater shot to beat St. Louis and win the Acrisure Invitational Championship earlier this season. This also, if he wins this, it's not going to be the first time that he has been honored by a Sports Hall of Fame. He was inducted into the Southern California Jewish Sports Hall of Fame as the top Jewish basketball player in high school. Later that same summer, he competed in the Maccabi Al Games in Israel, where he won the gold for Team USA in the open division, where he was the only high school player on the roster. Outside of basketball, he's a big family guy. And he's also, he's a big chicken soup fan, chicken soup matzo balls, and obviously, shout out to our matzo ball daddies at Manischewitz. Benny Gieler, a true mensch. What do you guys think? If you think that Benny Gieler should win, head out to Manischewitz.com/contestants/Benny-Gieler. Go and vote for Benny. Remember, you have until February 3rd to make that happen. Finalist number 2. And before I go into our second finalist, let me just say, a big part of this whole concept is menschlichkeit. Okay? We want a mensch. Obviously, dominate on the court, represent the Jews, and we want a good mensch out there. So, is Benny Gieler the most menschy of the mensches? We will find out. Our second finalist in the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society, the quest for the Lechaizman. From Vanderbilt University, baseball, Alex Kranzler from Norwood, New Jersey. Mazel's Kiddush, Shkoyach Minyan, Alex Kranzler. He's a Jewish baseball player out of Vanderbilt. Grew up in Norwood, New Jersey, which is right outside of New York City. He played for Northern Valley Regional High School in Old Tappan. He was named the 2022 New Jersey Baseball Player of the Year via NJ.com, PBR, and Perfect Game. He earned 2 All-State first-team selections and won a Rawlings Gold Glove. He helped lead his team to a Bergen County championship as a tournament MVP. Shout out New Jersey, by the way. Through 2 seasons at Vanderbilt, he has a 6-2 record, a 3.9 ERA, and 64 strikeouts in 57.2 innings. In 2025, Vanderbilt won the SEC tournament, earned the number 1 NCAA seed, and has also been named to the SEC All-Academic Team each season. He's a dominant pitcher. He's clearly got a nice Yiddish kaf on him if he's all academic. Shout out Alex Kranzler. If you think Alex Kranzler should be gracing the front of the Manischewitz Matzo Box. If you think that he should win the Heisman, make sure to vote for Alex Kranzler. Our third men's finalist is a fencer out of Brandeis University. Everyone, Mazel's Kiddush, Shkoyach Minyan to Lev Ben Avram. Congratulations. Welcome to the finals. Let me just say a note, by the way, on fencing. I love that we have a fencer represented in this because when I think about Jewish dominance in sports, I think about how we are awesome at these one-on-one sports. And the reason why is because for years and years and years, there was anti-Semitism that prevented a lot of Jews from attending athletic clubs like wrestling clubs, boxing clubs, and fencing clubs. So what ended up happening is that the Jews would go off to the side and we would create our own athletic clubs. We create Jewish-only fencing, Jewish-only boxing. What ended up happening is that when we ended up facing the non-Jews, we would dominate them for years and years and years. So as much as, we're not exactly the tallest group of people, so we don't play basketball, but to this day, the Jewish imprint on sports like fencing and boxing and wrestling, it's there. Last time there was an Olympics, Team USA Fencing had a significant percentage of their competitors be Jewish. So I love the fact that we have a Jewish fencer on this finals roster. Lev Ben Avraham out of Brandeis University is a rising star in U.S. saber fencing, a junior world champion, NCAA All-American, Team USA athlete, and a Brandeis senior majoring in business and Hebrew. Lev is ranked top 6 nationally. He balances training and global competition and academics in pursuit of making that 2028 Olympic team. Lev is dedicated to his heritage. He keeps kosher on the road. He's known for bringing Judaism to the international stage. He also likes to share his fitness tips on Instagram. Go follow him at Lev Ben Avram. Lev represents the next generation of joyful, visible Jewish excellence. Mazel's Kiddush Shkoyach Minyan out there for Lev Ben Avram. Our fourth finalist for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society, the quest for the Heisman, $10,000, honors at the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame, likeness on a matzo box. Our fourth finalist for Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society is our big guy out of Mercyhurst University, Blake Hogler. Mazel's Kiddush Shkoyach Minyan. Blake Hogler. Blake is an offensive lineman from Salon, Ohio. In high school, he was the captain of his football team. He also threw shot put for 1 year and was a state qualifier and conference champion. Blake also earned accolades in the weight room, being named the NSCA All-American. At Mercyhurst, Blake allowed 0 sacks, just 8 pressures on 372 pass blocking snaps in 2025, earning him all conference honors. Blake also gets it done in the classroom. You guys ready for this? 4.0 cumulative GPA. My man, my big man, is a pre-med major. Shout out Kiddush Shkoyach Minyan. Blake Hogler. Insanely honored that we were able to get you on to our final 4 list. Just a joyful guy. We've interacted with him a little bit. He recorded a video for us a little bit ago, and just that kid's awesome. All smiles. He's obviously a beast of a human being. Mazel's to Blake Hogler and all 4 of our finalists. Benny Gieler, if you like Benny, go and vote for Benny Gieler on the Manischewitz.com/contestants website /contestants /athletic /honor society. You know what? It's going to be up. It's in the captions. Just go over there. Alex Kranzler, Lev Ben Avram, and Blake Hogler. Make sure to pick your favorite for the men's division. Now, it is time to announce our finalists for the women's division of the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society, the quest for the Heisman. Our first finalist for the women's division of the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society, out of Harvard University, Stephanie Yakov, captain of Harvard tennis. Mazel's Kiddush Shkoyach Minyan to Stephanie Yakov. She is a multi-time All-Ivy athlete. She made program history by winning the ITA New England Regional Singles Championship, becoming the first Harvard player in over 20 years to qualify for the NCAA championships, and the first Harvard player in recorded program history to earn a win at the NCAA championships. She's currently ranked number 49 nationally. She starred in the Amazon Prime docuseries produced by LeBron James's Spring Hill Company and has been featured multiple times on News 12 New Jersey. She is also, if you're questioning the Jewish heritage, first-generation American, grew up hearing grandmother's stories surviving the Holocaust, attended Hebrew school from the ages of 5 to 10, and remains incredibly close to the Harvard Chabad. She is a proud representative of her heritage and Harvard through sport. Mazels, Kiddush, Shkoyach Menyan, Stephanie Yakov, representing us out of Harvard. You got to be smart. That's also got to be one of the toughest schedules to keep. A Harvard academic schedule with an athletic schedule is insane. A lot of people don't know this out there. I just want to give a shout out to the college athletes on this very specific thing. If you're a college athlete, your life and time are taken up by making sure that you are excelling at the sport that you are playing. The fact, if you're able to do that and keep up with the Jewish side of your life, like, that's incredible. Absolutely insane. You know, being able to represent Jews and to keep up an athletic schedule and an academic schedule. And if you're Stephanie, to be at an Ivy League college like Harvard, that's absolutely insane. I could never do it. I was actually very bad at school. So we're not saying what I got on my SATs, but it wasn't good. My mom is still angry about that. Our second finalist for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society Women's Division, the quest for the Heisman, our first hockey player finalist on our list out of Colgate University. Give it up for Alyssa Biederman, everybody. Alyssa Biederman, Mazels, Kiddush, Shkoyach Minyan from Franklin, Michigan. She played for the Detroit Little Caesars youth hockey program before committing to Colgate. She is a double major, biology, sociology. She represented the United States at both the U19 and collegiate level. In 2024 and 2025, she earned all ECAC second team and all USCHO third team honors in 2024-2025 season after leading the conference in both points with 51 points and assists with 32 assists. So far this season, she has 15 goals, 17 assists, which officially surpass 100 career assists, becoming just the third player in Colgate history to reach that achievement. And here's the interesting thing. Very possibly could be our first professional athlete out of Tribe NAL. This year, she is going to be entering the PWHL draft, the Professional Women's Hockey League, where she very likely will be getting drafted. I cannot wait to see where Alyssa's career goes. I'm a big fan of the PWHL. Alyssa, a shining star and also a double major, biology and sociology. She's a mensch. Do you think Alyssa Biederman should be named as the number one Jewish college athlete in America with the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society? Should she be put on a Heisman? Make sure to go and vote for her if you think so. Our third finalist for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society, out of University of Michigan, we got Zoe Martin. Zoe Martin, a dual sport athlete in lacrosse and field hockey. She is also a dual citizen. She is a United States citizen and an Israeli citizen. She competes international with Israel's women's lacrosse national team, which is 6th in the world. Zoe became the youngest player ever selected to the national team, competing in the 2022 World Championships at just 16. In 2024, she helped lead Israel to a silver medal at the European Championships, tying for the tournament lead in goals scored. A standout high school athlete, Zoe was All-American and a Colorado Player of the Year in both sports, winning 6 state championships. She and Team Israel will compete in the 2026 Lacrosse World Championships in Tokyo this summer. Zoe Martin out of Denver, Colorado, University of Michigan, which the Jewish sports history of the University of Michigan is absolutely profound. Aside from the fact that that place is, I mean, it's more Jewish than parts of Israel, to be completely honest. That place is known for having a robust Jewish college experience. Zoe Martin, one of the representatives of University of Michigan. If you think that she should be thrown on the front of a matzah box, if you think that she'd be honored by the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame, if you think that she should get that $10,000, make sure to vote for Zoe Martin. Our fourth finalist in the women's division for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society out of Hewlett, New York, Columbia University basketball all-star. Give it up for Riley Weiss, everybody. Riley Weiss, Mazel's Kiddush, Shkayach and welcome to the finals. Riley Weiss is a junior guard for Columbia women's basketball from Hewlett. She is a two-time Ivy League champion, first-team All-Ivy League and first-team All-Met selection as a sophomore. She started all 31 games, averaging 17.8 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 29.8 minutes per game. Riley was one of 25 named to the Becky Hammon Mid-Major Player of the Year preseason watch list and an Ann Myers-Drysdale Award watch list presented to the NCAA Women's Basketball Player of the Year. This season, she is leading scorer for Columbia and is currently second in the Ivy League in points per game. Riley Weiss, let me just say, I'm biased. I'm a New Yorker. I live right by Columbia. I have actually seen Riley Weiss play in person. I also watched her tournament run last year when she got Columbia to the NCAA women's basketball tournament for the first time. I don't know how many years, but it was a lot of years. It was the first time that they had made the tournament, and she was lights out. She's an insane shooter. There you have it, our finalists for the Manischewitz Athletic Honor Society. Make sure to go and vote right now. You have until February 3rd. We will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Mazel's to our finalists, baby.